and I'm going to be talking to you about reflecting feelings. So there are steps to this, and the first one is to identify what the client is feeling. So that's just making a note of the nonverbal cues that the client is giving off and what they're saying. And then the second step is to state the emotions that the client is conveying as well. So, there we go. So what you need to do is just listen and listen to what the client is telling you. Always pay attention to nonverbal cues. Those are the major indicators that lets you know what a client is feeling. And then you need to reflect upon that, and the reflection and picking up on the feelings of the client, those are all determinants of family background, and culture as well plays a big part in how a person reflects how they're feeling and expresses their emotions. So the best way to do it is with one easy statement. And once you've picked up on the client feelings, what you need to do is, the statement is, you feel upset because, and then you just fill it in what the client has said. So some common problems though with reflecting feelings is asking the question, how do you feel? Your job is to pick up on those cues and kind of restate what you think the client is feeling, not necessarily asking them up front, because depending on the situation, they might not give you the proper response. And then waiting too long to reflect. Well, you're not going to go 10 minutes ago, you said this. The moment's already passed, the client's not in that emotion state anymore to what they were saying. So don't take too long to reflect on the feeling. And like I said before, always be aware of the nonverbal cues. That is very important when conducting client interviews. And so what we're going to do now is a little bit of a mini role play, just to give a good example on how to reflect feelings with the one statement, you feel this because of this. Alright, so I'm going to ask one of my classmates, Savir, if we can come have a seat here. It's right there. And then, thank you. Hi, Savir.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Good, okay. So, how have you been?
I studied very hard and I just get 59% on my test, and I'm really worried about that.
Okay, so you feel worried and upset because you studied really hard for the test and your mark doesn't reflect the grade you got. Yeah. Alright, so if you picked up on that, I said you feel and because, and that is how you reflect feelings. Alright guys, take her easy.
Hello friends, today I'm going to talk about the reflecting meanings, and they played a very important role while you are interviewing any person. So what are the reflecting meanings and why they are done? Reflecting meanings are a type of questions that are asked by the helper to make the client aware of what they think about the situation, or it is like what the importance or the impact of that situation on their life. So while doing reflecting meanings, you must first consider about the event which had happened. The second thing which you should consider, it is that what the client feels about that event. So when you know the feeling of the client, it is easy to ask them that what is the meaning, what they feel. So while you are asking questions on reflecting meanings, just put emphasis on open questions and try to listen what the client says. And we can explain, or I can explain this by a simple question which I am going to ask one of my batchmates.
Okay, sir.
Hi, Sai.
Hi.
Have a seat. So, how are you?
I'm fine. Nowadays, I feel I get angry when I'm not able to achieve my task or my goal.
You're trying to say that you feel angry when you are not able to achieve a particular task which you want to achieve. It looks like to me that you are not able to accept the failures which are going to be in your life. What do you think?
Yeah, you're right.
So it is just a simple example in which first we included like what was his feeling, that is he is angry. Second thing we did is the paraphrasing, that he is feeling angry because he is not able to achieve his goal. The third is we reflect the meaning, that is he is not able to accept the failure, that is the reflecting meaning. Thank you.
Hi friends, today I like to present something about the summarizing, which is an important reflecting skill. So what is summarizing? Summarizing is an overview for the client on his expressions, emotions, thoughts he expressed in front of the helper in a more structured way. So it can be used before the session or middle of the session or the end of the session. Depending upon the purposes, the summarizers are categorized into 4 types. There are focusing summaries, signal summaries, and thematic summaries and planning summaries. So first of all, I would just want to discuss about the focusing summary. The focusing summary, it mainly focuses on the client's responsibility for the problem and his goals. So this can be used before the summary, this can be used before the starting of session or after some few sessions. So the next part is signal summary. It signals the client that helper has understood what the client has expressed, his thoughts and feelings. So this type of summarizing can be used in between the sessions. So next one is the thematic summary, which helps in connecting all the content, emotions and meanings expressed by the client. The last one is the planning summary. It is an overall view on the progress of plans and agreement made in the session by the client towards the helper. This is about the summarizing. I can explain this by making a role play with one of my classmates. So, yes. Hi Serena, how are you?
I'm good.
So nice to meeting you. So let me know how far I know about you.
Okay.
So I just your student coordinator, service coordinator called me and made an appointment that you are facing some problem, academic issues.
Yes.
So you are on the academic probation.
Mm-hmm.
So here you are here to deal with your academic issues and keep some goals to achieve the academic good grades. Am I right?
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm doing.
So this is the example for the summarizing. Thank you.